Hello. There were some questions about the four life paths. If you would like to repeat, I put the link below. So, the four life paths is there are some people who are born here to collect material goods and financial resources. Others try to enjoy life and pleasure. And there are some people who do service for the society, and others are try to detach from the material world. Of course, all the four paths should be present for some instance in every person's life. Just it's different how much, what's the main path. Why I am telling you about this? Let's imagine that your neighbor has a big house and five cars, and you don't have so much financial material goods. Is it okay like this? Is it right? It can be if he's going on his main life path, what he decided before he was born, and you are also going on yours. When I was a child, I always wanted to be a mathematician. I was looking for logic and order in the world. And then I started to learn anatomy, physiology, about the diseases and healing, and I couldn't always find this logic. I didn't understand why smoking leads to lung cancer, how exactly, and why is that for some persons it leads to lung cancer and others not. So Ayurveda is giving you all the answers for this. Actually, Ayurveda helps us to understand that there is an order in the world. But this is not an order which you can describe with only numbers. We always say that what we do, it returns to us. Is it true? Yes and no. Sometimes, if we really strive to behave better, to be a better person, maybe we will have mercy and we don't need to live through a loss or a serious disease. But we cannot always be good, of course. Even the Yoga Sutra says that you should strive to follow the universal ethical laws. So we just try. But do we need a real change in our life? We need a strong motivation. It can be a serious disease or a difficult life situation in somebody's life or in the family around. Without a strong motivation, the change is usually doesn't last very long. We need also very strong inner will and patience because it doesn't go from one day to the other day, and we need knowledge how to do it. With this knowledge, I am trying to help you. Sometimes we don't understand what Ayurveda is saying. That's why I said before that we need a little bit of philosophy, psychology, and different kind of sciences to understand it. I give you two examples. For example, Ayurveda says that the watcher and the watching and the watched is one. What does it mean? We don't understand at all. So let's imagine that in the school we were studying about atomic physics. So every atom has a nucleus, and around go the protons in the orbit and the electrons. And by now, science discovered that they don't go on the same track all the time. So actually, the person who is making the experiment, who is watching, influences the result. In Europe, in the West, for us, the watched should be another person. So it means that the watcher is influences what is happening. So it refers to that a person can behave differently in the presence of other people. And it also means that you can influence the other people's behavior only by your presence. I give you another example about quantum physics and with genetics. You can read more if you want. It's complicated, but so we learned that we have two threads of DNA, the genetic material, in the cells. But by now, science discovered that actually there is 10 other DNA threads around it electromagnetically, so we don't see it. And this influence very much the physical seen DNA, genetic material. And how can we make a change? So we can influence it with different frequencies, for example, sounds and light. So that's the experiment. And now think about Hindu mythology, a picture when Shiva is dancing around Shakti. So Shiva is a symbol of consciousness and Shakti is the unmanifested energy. So now we can imagine that how it can be the creation, how we describe it. I hope it's not so abstract for you. If you want to learn more, a little bit of philosophy, I can offer you this book. Stay happy, stay healthy, and have a nice day.